Hi, it's Jay
Hi.
from Iridescent Tarot.
And Erin from the Witch of Saturn.
What are we doing today?
So today you're going to tell me about this deck that you have eyes on that I haven't even been allowed to look at yet. And we're gonna figure out if we want it, if we
If
need
we need it, we're going shopping.
we are potential shopping.
Potential shopping. So I gave a teaser to Erin. I texted her earlier today and was like, I think there's a deck that I want. And then my kid needed me and I couldn't follow up and I just left her with this horrible cliffhanger.
I'm like question mark, question mark. And then when we got on the call together today, I'm like, so what about the deck? And you were like, I can't even tell you yet because it requires a lot of research and I'm not ready to present my case yet. And we need
Yeah, because we're trying to be good low buyers. And so in order to get approval to buy the decks, we have to like present our case and be like, why do you need this?
Yes, we're trying to hold each other accountable to not be so impulsive with our deck buys and more intentional for like what we're planning to do for October and kind
Yes.
of be done for September. And let me tell you, it's not easy.
No, and I think it's been working out well for us doing it this way, right? Like we kind of talk each other off the cliff, and then sometimes we also very much enable each other.
Yeah, well, sometimes there are exceptions to the rule, as always. Like as you know, if you are a tarot collector, that sometimes you just have to jump on it.
Yeah, exactly.
You
And
have to
that's allowed.
strike while the iron's hot. So
So this is one of those that we kind of need to make a decision, not like, at the end of this video, but we're gonna need to decide pretty quickly on this one.
because it's a Kickstarter, right?
Yes. Well, we got leftovers from the Kickstarter, which is even more dire.
Oh, okay. So should I pull it up?
Yes. Here she is. So before we start scrolling on this, let's do an initial why do we think that we would need a Marseille deck? So something that you and I have been talking about is doing a Marseille study in the beginning of the year.
Yes. Very excited
No
about
scrolling, no scrolling. I see that moving.
that. All right, I'm not going to jump ahead. I won't peek ahead. Yeah, so we decided we're going to do a Marseille study in January. And the plan is to do 5 cards a week, right?
Yeah. So we haven't fully fleshed it out, but we were thinking 5 cards a week, similar to Deck Connectors Club, right?
Yes, have it be like the deck connectors deep dive into Marseille and then work with, possibly some different Marseille style decks throughout that those 2 months.
Oh, it's gonna be 4 months because if it's 5 cards a week, then it goes to 16 weeks.
Oh my gosh, that seems
Yeah.
like such a long time.
I'm ready for it though. Like if you want to really learn a new system, I feel like got to get down and dirty.
Yes, it's true. You really do have to commit a big chunk of time to it to fully grasp it. But just in my head, I'm like, am I going to get bored? I always kind of worry about that. Like, am I going to
You
need
you will. Certainly. You will certainly get bored for this. But that's why we're going to hold each other accountable to get through it because like right now I'm in my thought study and I don't have anybody telling me to push forward. And
that's
it's like I need a little bit of a kick in the butt with it.
yeah, and I'm not doing that.
So I feel like us starting Marseille in January is actually a little bit of a kick in the butt for me to get going with my thought because I got to finish that before this starts.
Yes, you do. You got to get on it. I'll
So
start.
if we do 5 cards per week and we have a total of 16 weeks, I think initially you had mentioned having like 4 decks, so 1 deck a month to kind of keep your interest.
Well, here's the thing is that I think you have to put a cap on how many Marseille style decks you reasonably need in your collection. Like, unless
Yes.
it's something that, I mean, who knows? We might get into it and be like, this is amazing. And it shifts like the whole scope of your practice. Like, we won't know that until we get into it. But I'm just going in, like, it would kind of be like, how many variations of RWS do you need? Like, straight up clone copies of on your in your collection. Like for me, I don't
Yes.
need that many.
Me neither, which is why I think that you're spot on with having a cap. I think we're going to naturally feel that out. And by working with them, like initially we were both like, oh, squid cake, easy, easy
Yeah.
peasy done. But we might end up being like, we don't want a not we might not want something that's a little bit too far off the Marseille path. We might want to stay a little bit more traditional. Who
Traditional.
knows?
I think that there's something to be said for that. Like maybe it's that we decide on a traditional style, and then there's like squid cake to me is very fun and girly,
Yeah.
and it's a smaller size. So
So
that's
it checks off a couple boxes of being different.
yeah. And then the other one that I really have my eye on is the gay Marseille. Like I
I
definitely
like that. Yes.
want that one.
Yep.
Um,
I was eyeballing that one too. And
and
then
I
the only Marseille I have is Pip Speak.
Yeah. And I think that for the gay Marseille, that also checks another box for me in my collection, which is to have kind of like a dedicated pride time deck.
Oh, good. Yes.
So that one for me is kind of a no-brainer. That's a definite, and I just need to
Okay.
figure out like when to put that into like my to buy plan.
Love it.
And then
And that's mass market, so it's not going to be that, intense.
yeah, it's not mass market, is it?
I thought it was.
I don't think so. I don't think it's mass market, but I do think it's still available.
Oh, well, then we got a plan for that, huh?
Yeah, we gotta kind of figure, at least from what I can see. We'll have to look into
Okay.
that, put it on the homework list.
Oh, you know what? It's the squid cake that's mass market.
It's mass market, and we already bought that because
I
impulsive.
I didn't buy that.
Oh, I bought it.
Yourself.
I had,
Okay, that was before the ban on purchasing
but
decks that weren't out of stock, so maybe I should just buy that now.
I mean, it was so, and it was so
Did you
inexpensive.
buy the book too?
No, I didn't buy the book yet.
Okay, all right.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So
Let's look at it finally. Okay.
are you thinking that this is going to fit in the classic
Yeah.
Marseille deck box?
So this is kind of a hybrid. From what I can tell, from what I've read, and the Kickstarter page is pretty long, so there's a lot of reading to do when you look at this deck. But basically, it is a newly painted Marseille that is in the style of old Italian Marseille decks.
Interesting. Can I scroll? Am I allowed to scroll?
You go, girl. Definitely a creepy figure, right?
hmm
I love that she posted the process.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I love the light blue.
Oh, I've seen decks that look like this before. I've seen
People
this.
have been unboxing it and saying how much of like a little present it is to themselves. I don't know if I can deal with the card size, to be honest. They're so elegant. What do you think?
I mean, I think it's beautiful.
It's giving pagan other worlds.
Yes, it sure is.
And I don't like squared corners either.
It's
I
very
love the backs. I love the back.
Does it say how large the card is?
Um, I was scrolling through the Kickstarter and I didn't see it, but I didn't get to the end and it because there was so much information. All right, so it's a French style Marseille. She sounds like she has some videos up on her YouTube explaining the story. So her artwork is the artwork to the right.
Yes, I see that. I like this one all the way on the left a lot.
It's a convert. I like the one in the middle, to be honest.
Well, I like this. Yeah.
I can't, the first one, those primary colors really bother me. And that's why I'm like, so on buying a historic TDM.
All right, you're right. This is very long. I have seen this.
It's just recently been fulfilled, I think.
Maybe I saw it when the Kickstarter was running. It's just the image of the box is jogging.
Yeah, the image of the box is very standout, and
Yeah.
yeah. You know what you could be thinking of too is there's a James R. Eads deck
The
that's all
cerulean
sketch. Yeah.
oracle.
Are you
Yeah, I
thinking
know.
that?
I'm not thinking of that because I
Oh.
haven't looked at that one.
She used her family members and friends as like,
Oh,
yeah, to create the faces. I thought that was really cool.
that is so cool. Of her paternal
That's her
grandmother,
grandmother
grandmother
and
who
her
passed
mom.
away.
Yep.
Wow.
Her niece.
Wow. I see. I love, I like that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That gets me.
I love those backs.
I feel like for Marseille to have the square edges though is
It's traditional.
it works.
It works, but I don't like it.
Well, we know that you are more picky than me.
It's okay. I have a corner rounder. It can be fixed.
Oh my gosh, would you modify it?
I don't know. It depends on how expensive it is once it's all said and done.
I like how it's all laid out like this, where you
Yeah,
can,
that's definitely, you like seeing everything from a bird's eye view.
I really do. It really helps me to take in the deck in a different way rather than just look at the individual cards.
Like everything that she put into the deck, anything that like the chair is all historical based. So everything's historically accurate, which I think I can't imagine the amount of research that you have to put in to do that.
Yeah, and I mean, just what she put into ex this Kickstarter and explaining it all.
Just the starter page,
Yeah.
hours of work.
All right. Well, I'm trying to get down to like the nitty gritty now.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I think I got to about here before I was like, okay, I had to.
What's up with this? Are there multiple cards for like for this? Are there two versions of the devil?
Keep scrolling. Let's see.
What kind of is this on the kind of card stock, the crunchy Italian card stock?
What the hell is crunchy Italian cardstock?
Listen, you're the one who named it that.
Did I?
Is it
Oh
like
no, I said that your deck was crusty because it looks like it's been
crusty? Well, crunchy, crusty, they're like the same.
I'm like, is this a new rose petal finish that I haven't heard of? Crunchy cardstock.
No, but like this La Corte dei Tarocchi, La
I
Corteana. What?
Yeah, that's like unfinished paper cardstock from Il Meninghello or whatever.
Yes.
I would imagine that it's the same, but I don't have confirmation of that. What is that? Is that a Marseille deck too or not?
I don't know if it's a traditional Marseille because
Is
I'm
this?
I'm not positive about because I haven't studied it. So I don't know if the because isn't a traditional Marseille like a very specific layout for the pips?
Yeah, I
They're
think
they're
so.
they're in a very certain shape from what I understand. So I'm not sure if this
Shape, direction,
follows.
color, all those things matter with Marseille, I think.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if this follows that or if it would be constituted more as just like a pip deck, quote unquote,
Got it. Okay, cool.
right? I'm not positive. I would have to look into it. But I do really, really like this crusty Italian cardstock. I do. I love it. It's
Oh my gosh.
I was worried that I was worried that it was going to be thinner than this, that it was going to be kind of like papery,
Paper.
and it's not. It's I'm really happy with it. I really like it. So I kind of my question about that is goes back to if this deck that we're looking at right now is this a similar card stock to this, I that's a plus for me.
Antique playing cards. uncoated, naturally porous, 350 GSM, soft antique feel and flexibility, square corners, no plastic, 14.3 by 8.5 centimeters. Italian, high quality, eco-responsible. Love all of that. Do you have a ruler near you?
No, but I can Google.
If that 14.3 translates to over 5.75, it's a no for me, dog.
Is 5.6, 5.5 inches.
That's so painful. That is painful. This pains me.
Hold on.
I hate when they get up to over 5.5. I guess this is just one that you wouldn't shuffle like normal anyways, so does it really matter? Am I just talking to myself right now?
I'm getting a ruler. Hold on. I'm measuring. Oh, that is big. Because I'm thinking it would be like an oracle size.
No, it's like the only cards that I have that are about that big are Softest Shade and Tree Whisperer.
And then what's 8.5 centimeters?
It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
You just think it's too big and that's a no for you.
Well, I think that if you buy this,
3.3.
yeah, I mean, well, what it means to me is that I can't riffle shuffle it, which if you have this uncoated, naturally porous cardstock, you might not want to do riffle shuffling anyways. I don't know.
Hold on. Listen, you're not, if it's like the Court Diana, the skinny one that I just got, you're not,
Yes.
It's not riffleable.
Okay. So it doesn't matter.
Like I tried, it kind of works, but it really just doesn't lend itself, this type of cardstock does not lend itself to that, in my opinion. But I mean, this already feels too big to,
Yes.
I have really big hands. And this, like is hard to grab lengthwise.
This is going to be a deck that you handle with care and gentleness, and you're not doing your normal shuffling style, which I don't really like having decks that you have to be like that, to be honest.
Not even one?
I have a couple and they don't see as much use because of their size.
They make you nervous.
It's just not functional for me. Every detail from the paper to the palette was chosen to evoke the spirit of old world tarot, a deck that feels like it could have been passed down through generations. Oh, I love that.
No, see, that's why I don't know. Sometimes I think with certain things like the size of the cards or the way that you have to handle them, like sometimes you have to be a little flexible with that. Because this is not like, it's not a deck that's going to be your daily reader. Like,
Yeah, right.
It's
not a daily driver.
You're going to go into it with a whole different mindset.
Yeah, you're right.
And I wonder if the size of the card is because of the detail of the art that could have been sacrificed if it were made smaller.
Probably.
So this already ended, right? And now it is,
yeah,
available for.
So basically what I saw was somebody who posted, they said they reached out to the creator, Valentina, and that she said she had a few decks left. That person managed to get one. And that her copy is number 946 out of 1,000. So there might still be a few available for those who are quick. And that's why I texted you today.
Gotcha. So does she have a website? She's not selling them online. This is like you have to
Personally reach out
to her.
Yep.
Did you do that yet?
Of course I did.
Of course you did. See?
You think I'm going to spend all this time researching a deck that I don't know if we can get one?
This is
Girl, please.
One of the many reasons I love you is that like I knew the answer to that before I.
Of course I did.
So did she get back to you yet?
Of course she did.
So what did she say? How many are left?
She didn't say the number, but she said that I could get one if I wanted. And this was maybe 2 days ago, but things have been going on. I've been busy. And then I saw the post today, seeing how many were left. being so few, that's why I was like, oh, we need to decide on this.
Is there a flip through of it on YouTube yet?
Yes, there is.
Okay, so then this is where my brain goes like, buy it. If it's really not useful, sell it.
Well, then we also have to keep in mind this has to come in from Italy.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
the freaking
That's and that's where I'm stuck. Like if this was not going to be a potential issue coming in, then yeah, sure, buy it. And if you don't like it, move it on. But this is going to be like, I don't know. It's just like you're signing up for problems.
You sure are. Gee, oh, look at this. Did you see?
I love it looking at a dirty art palette. Something about it just feels so human.
Wow, it's really pretty.
I brought this out because besides Pip Speak, this is the only other like Pip deck that I have. But this is not going to cut it for a Marseille study, like in any way.
No,
So I feel like we're definitely lacking in the Pip Marseille department.
we are. We
So
need something like traditional, strict,
yeah,
like no cutting corners.
we need sharp corners.
I mean, this doesn't bother me. That
The corners.
no, not for a style of deck like this. Like it's just very like this is what it's supposed. I don't know. It just suits the character deck. You know what I mean?
I do.
And you don't like it.
No. I mean the my corner rounder has three different sizes, so you can do one that's like less round,
Yeah,
medium round, or more round.
well, that's what I did with Marguerite.
Yeah, exactly.
I did like the least rounded option because I figured I could always do it more.
Yeah, you can go back and change it. Okay. I think that for me, I'm going to hold off and I'm going to try to buy something. Like, we don't even know if we're going to like Marseille. I don't need the Ferrari of Marseille.
Well, how
If
much is it?
she didn't say, I didn't ask. And then whatever it is, plus the international shipping, plus the questionable,
It's going to be over well over $100.
I can't.
I think we have to pass.
Yeah, I think so too. I think with us not even knowing if we like Marseille, that's not like a reasonable purchase.
No. And like I said, with like something like the Gay Marseille, like it checks two boxes. So we can use it in the study, but also it will serve me for like Pride Month when, or, you know, it's a different, it's like a two for one.
It fills a gap in your collection.
Yes, it fills a gap in my collection and it's a traditional Marseille style. And I
Yes.
kind of feel the same way about what's the little one that we got that I
Wood
got?
cake because it's mini.
Can't remember the name of it. Cake, because there's the marshmallow one.
The fact that they both went with food names for a mini Marseille is like it scrambles your brain a bit.
It does. Well, and I'm just like very bad at remembering tarot names if
Yes.
they kind of sound like each other. It's just, it's a challenge. But anyway, I like that one because it's cute and mini and pink. So it kind of fits the whole in like this, I like a pink deck. So I'm kind of, the only thing with this one is that it does fit that very traditional mold and like it would go well with this, like that type of
Yeah. Do
rusty.
you think that that could be accomplished with a $20 deck?
I mean, probably not. Decks like this don't cost 20 bucks, but
No, no, no. I'm saying, do you think that you could accomplish your desire for a traditional Marseille with $20 and not whatever this will be?
maybe. I mean, at this point, I don't have like a strong desire for it to begin with. I just think that it will be good to use while we learn Marseille. So I think maybe the plan of action is what other very traditional Marseille style
Hmm.
decks are out there, and which one do we want to commit to use?
So I think that for me personally, I think I can get away with having just 2 Marseille for the study. I think I could have one that I'm reading with and one that I'm like looking at the image to study. And I might not even need to get up to 4. And if that's because I only have 2 straight up RWS out of my whole collection. So if you like, I don't need 4 Marseille. I think I could get away with 2. So since I already have the Pip Speak, and I think that's my fun, like cutesy one, I think having one traditional one that I keep the image in front of me while I'm studying is going to be enough. And the one that I think that I'm going to go for, I'll show you.
Just Googling.
Okay, cool.
Oh, so this is like a Llewellyn.
Yes. And the reason that I like it, it's got the glitz and glam. It's got gold foiling on it.
Okay, I could be down with this.
The back is red, which yuck, but like it's going to be, what is that, $29.95 from Llewellyn, easily obtainable.
And they have sales all the time.
And they have sales, so you're not going to pay that actual price. That's what I think that I can do, is have Pip Speak to read with, Golden Tarot to study with, and be done with it. And then if I, after this 16 weeks of spending it with Marseille, me and Marseille, if I'm obsessed with Marseille, I'll allow myself to get more after that.
I think that makes sense. I don't think it's worth it to invest in a really expensive deck if you're not even sure if you're gonna like.
What are your where do you think that you're headed with your Marseille collection?
Not that far ahead with it, except for the fact that I know I want that Charlie Claire Burgess one.
Wait, which that one? Oh, the Gay Marseille.
Mm-hmm. That one, and that might be like my splurge one because
yeah,
it's over $50 or whatever it costs.
So then you'll have the Squid Cake as your fun, flirty, and fresh Marseille, and then you're gonna have the Gay Marseille as your more study deck that is more traditional.
I mean, I might just buy a straight up traditional one, like if Llewellyn is sale and
yes,
like $20, then yeah, I think that it would be helpful to have a traditional one and then a couple of fun ones. Like I'm fine with like 3 sounds fine.
Yeah. Totally reasonable. Yeah, I'd be curious though if the whatever that long boy is that you have, if he's a real Marseille or not.
Yeah, I have to look into that. I have to look that up.
Report back.
Long boy.
Whatever its name is, Long Boy McGee.
Court Diana is what I've heard YouTubers call it, but it's challenging when you start to get into the Italian decks because I'm not fluent. But I do.
Yeah,
I really do love this deck. I just opened it this morning while I was waiting for you to be ready.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
What does the cardstock feel like?
Don't make me say it again.
No, but like, what is it tactile? It feels like paper that, does it feel like it has a core or no?
It does. It feels like it has a core. It feels textured. It's definitely like a textured. It reminds me of something and I can't put my finger on what that is. Like it almost does feel like not like a cardboard, like not a cardboard box, but do you know that like cardboard board? It reminds me kind of like this.
Oh, that is not that's not something that I would want.
No, but nicer. But it's like thick like that. I'm not good at this. I'm not
don't put you on QVC. It feels exactly like an Amazon package. Buy now.
Cardboard box, but like a very thick craft style card stock.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it's very textured. Like you can see the texture on it. Like handmade, it reminds me, it's like a handmade paper, but a thicker version.
I like that. I'm down with that.
I like it. There's nothing about it I don't like.
All
Nothing.
right. Well,
Love it.
I think that's going to be it for us.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up, folks. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Signing out.